Okay.
He's always late. I think it's funny you guys were talking about like the hard drugs, and I'm like, that's great drugs, in my opinion. I don't know what's up with you guys.
No,
I'm
those
just
drugs
a
are
weed
ridiculous.
smoker. I'm good.
Are you? Is that what you're gonna say?
That's it, man. I've tried shrooms twice. That was not for me. That should have my stomach fucked up. So I'm good. I'm just gonna stick to weed.
Well, I mean, you are ingesting a poison.
Hey, it's a good one though.
It's really good. Keeps me calm, cool, and collected. I'm good with that.
Yeah.
All right. Welcome to the Gag On This podcast. Check the episode description for the show and guest social media. Check out our website, gagonthispodcast.com. Email us, gagonthispodcast@gmail.com. Like and follow our Facebook page. Subscribe to our YouTube channel, and you can watch the recording and hear the episode 2 days before it is released. I am Big Nick. I am joined by the Italian laying stallion that is Danny D.
What?
Ron, May, come on. I don't know. We're going to have a party anyways because we have the sexiest comic alive, D-Roc.
Appreciate it.
What?
I didn't know I had that title, but I'm finna use that on all my shows now. The sexiest man, the sex comedian alive. I like that.
Well, yeah, or was it the funniest? Like
I don't know. I'm working to be the funniest. I'll stay with the sexiest until I get to the funniest.
Well, because when you replied, it's the hottest comedian alive.
Yeah, there you go. I like that one. That one fits. I like that one.
I don't know if that works because I'm pretty fucking hot, like temperature-wise. I'm over it, man. I think I might be hotter than you.
But see, Danny, you're like a sex symbol. You know what I'm saying? You got the cleavage out. You a sex symbol. I'm just
temperature-wise hot. But yeah, thank you. I appreciate it.
Yeah.
What did I walk into?
Did you hear that voice? I'm a sex symbol.
That voice you hear is Sharon.
Wow. I walked into something I wasn't expecting. Okay.
Don't ruin it, Sharon.
Well, be glad you didn't hop on when I told you to. You know, me and D-Roc had our dicks out and we were contrasting and comparing.
Oh yeah, I was Zoom comparing.
You did a good job not coming in on that one, boss.
No doubt.
Yeah, because I would have blow you out of the water.
Oh yeah, Nick.
Wow.
Large and in charge.
Speaking of large and in charge, Danny tells me you thought about being a stripper?
I did. Right before I became a comedian, that was the next thing on the list. I tried rapping. I did too many, I don't know. You ever try to freestyle and then you say some gay stuff? So, I had a problem with that with all my freestyle. So, I had to
what? What did you say?
Man, I don't know. It would just be random. It'd be like, I talk about how I'm getting money, getting these bitches. Next thing you know, I'm talking about sucking some dick. And I'm like, whoa. I'm too
Freudian
fast.
slip, huh?
You know, you're trying to rap too fast. Yeah, I ain't got no skills like that. So, I had to give that up. And then I was working in Oakland at the time at a hospital. And then I started looking into male stripping because I was like, man, they pay good money. And, you know, big body guy like myself, I was ready. I had my name ready.
What was going to be your strip name?
Nightfall. Because when this dick come out, it's going to turn straight night up in that motherfucker.
Wow.
It's going to get dark. So,
wow. Did you just say Nightfall?
Nightfall. That was my name. Tell you, it was really popular.
Nightfall. When I pull my dick out, it eclipses the sun.
Exactly. So I was ready. They didn't, they just didn't like that I had titties. So I was like, man, y'all gotta just don't pay attention to my titties and let me just be who I am.
Yeah, who doesn't like titties?
I don't know. I guess man titties is not popping now. I don't know when it went out of style.
Big ass man titties.
I do.
Yeah.
Feel me? We on the same page then. We on our Rick Ross shit. I should have had my shirt off. What?
It's a Rick Ross.
We'll all take our shirts off. Let's go. I'm just kidding. I'm not wearing a shirt. I'm wearing a
Maybach music.
Exactly.
Ron, that ever happened to you? You try and freestyle, then all of a sudden you're just talking about some gay shit?
I try not to.
You're like, but sometimes you can't help it.
But I did have my own porn name. I was thinking, call myself Ed Reckham. So that was
Oh my God, you guys.
I like that one. Hey, I like that one. You got a harder name than mine. I like that one.
I actually have a shirt that says, again, I want to DJ, so I didn't have to be a porn star. So I'm wearing that tonight. So yeah.
For your porn star name, isn't it supposed to be your first pet and then the street you grew up on? Isn't that what they say?
No.
Damn, my name would be Shira O'Keefe. I don't think that's cute at all.
At least that's better than mine would be like Pussy Lake Nimbus. What? There we go.
Nimbus?
Yeah,
Okay.
the first pet you owned, which was a pussycat, and I lived on Lake Nimbus.
No, it's the name of your first pet.
Oh, I don't fucking remember that.
Mine
I
be
killed so many of those
Taboo.
cats.
And what's the second
Pussycat's
part?
good with me. I like Pussycat.
It's
So
your pet and then the street you grew up on.
So I'll be Taboo Cherry.
Oh, that's good. That's a good one.
I like that one.
That's a chick stripper name, though.
That's what I'm saying. I'm like,
that's-
that's not right.
Taboo Cherry.
But you're going to get automatic. People going to be looking at your page like, hey, is that a girl? Or is this a dude's page? And they're like, oh, you're going to get a lot of views off that. That
That's
works.
true.
Yeah.
That's true. The SEO will be ridiculous on that.
You should change that to your name for fucking pop comedy, poetry, everything.
That'll be weird for people.
It'd be sexy. I'd follow you.
Well, you guys are lucky. My name, and this is no joke, would be Yo-Yo Golf Course.
You grew up on a golf course?
That actually works.
I like that.
I grew up on Golf Course Lane, and the first pet we had was called Yo-Yo.
Wow.
You should just keep the first name and then just, go with Yo-Yo. That shit hard. I like that. Yo-Yo.
Yo-Yo. Because I dip in and out of it. What?
No, can't
All
play
you need
with
is
my
Danny
yo-yo.
D for your slogans.
Yeah.
Danny D got all slogans.
Yeah.
She's good at this shit.
Yeah, I know how to say
Try to
things
play me
with my
out.
mouth.
So one thing I wanted to ask you about, I've seen this happen on quite a bit recently, and I saw you did one. How's that comedy in the park thing?
It's cool because it gives us something to do to kind of still be out and active with people. It doesn't allow you to do shows too late, so shows have to be kind of between like 3 to 7 because once it hit 8 o'clock, it starts to get kind of dark. So it's kind of hard to do it, but I enjoy it just for now until we get some real shows going again because I'm ready to be on a real stage in front of like a whole bunch of people and really telling my jokes.
Mm-hmm.
But it works for now, so I enjoy it. I'll keep doing it.
Yeah, it seems interesting, and I was shocked you posted or somebody posted a picture of the lineup, and I was shocked at how many people showed up.
Man, I was too. When I showed up there, I wasn't even planning on performing because I thought it'd be like, small, something like a couple people, but they wound up wanting to throw me on at the end. So, I enjoyed it, but it just wasn't a lot of people. It's hard to get people to come out right now during this COVID time. People don't even want to be outside, let alone sitting around with other people.
We don't want to be outside because it's fucking summer. It's 5,000 degrees outside.
That too. You ain't lying about that. So that also fucks with you. So it's like, it's hard as shit. Yeah. And then if we stay in this situation and it gets to the point where it starts raining outside, what the fuck we gonna do then? It's gonna be harder and harder to try to get shows set up.
I'll do comedy in the rain. I don't give a shit. I won't do it in the sunlight though. I will not do it in the sunlight. It's too hot. I'm not funny till nighttime. That's what I came up with.
That's what I feel like too. Once I get some drinks and some weed in me, I'm good.
Yeah, as soon as I'm not sober, it's fine.
Oh, I forgot to say, we need to observe a moment of silence for the passing of a wrestling great, Kamala.
On our Deadpool list?
Yes.
Who,
so,
me?
No, Kamala. All right, you guys know Kamala? Remember Kamala? The wrestler? So he passed away. And D-Roc, have you listened to the show at all?
I listened to a few of them.
All right, so I don't know if you're aware, but we have something called the Deadpool, where we get points if people pass away. Rob so far has 70-something points because
damn it.
He had a Broadway actor that died really young, and then he also had Kamala.
I'm going to need like a newborn to die just to get the points.
I actually know a girl who actually went out with him.
You know a girl that went out with Kamala?
You get points based off somebody dying? Off somebody you choose that died?
Yeah, you minus 100. So like, we did a lot of fucked up things. Like if they're black and they die in February, it's Black History Month. We get an extra 10 points.
Damn, okay.
I will say this though. Hold on. I will say this. That's not racist because we asked Sharon if that's okay, and Sharon was like, yes.
Okay, that doesn't mean that it's not racist. Number two, there's a lot of different ways you can get extra points. Like if they're a star, I wasn't just going to say that, Nick. If they're like an athlete and they died during like that game or, died due to an athletic event, then you get extra points. If they're white and get shot, you get extra points, I think. I don't know.
If they're if they get murdered, you get 20 extra points. If it's a murder,
because no one is dying besides Rob's people.
So wait a minute, we didn't add COVID. This is the extra.
Yeah, we didn't even add COVID.
Yeah, we were
y'all
thinking
be eating right now, COVID.
Yeah, he just gets regular points though. But yeah, what sucks is a lot of us picked like semi-older people, and nobody's passing away.
I picked R. Kelly.
These old motherfuckers is fighting. They strong as fuck. I'm telling you, this old generation is still, they strong as fuck. This new generation, they're soft. And I'm part of this new generation. I'm not necessarily soft. I got some moments where I'm like, yo, I'm not fucking with some of this shit. So I guess you could say that. But the older generation, they tough as shit. They will fight literally until the moment they last breath comes.
So Nightfall. You thinking about?
Do you get okay? What about points for people that go out, like old people going out having sex? That's big. That's huge.
Like going out actually in the middle of sex?
Yeah, like they have heart attacks. I've heard a lot of old people have like heart attacks in the middle of sex, like die.
We didn't think of any of that, but yeah, I guess that would. I mean, I don't think any of the people I have on my list are having sex with each other. I don't think R. Kelly is like fucking, Corey Feldman.
No, but R. Kelly's in the news again, though.
Is he getting out?
Nah, he got more people arrested from what I've seen.
Yep.
They trying to harass people and trying to mess with the witnesses.
Yeah, he's gonna get shanked in prison.
He already probably getting done in prison. Somebody probably putting something in his butt already.
Well, I don't care if they put it in his butt. I want him to put it in his side and his spleen and kill him. And I love R. Kelly. I love R. Kelly.
I believe it. No, I believe that. I think he's good. I just, I can't listen to his music no more. But at one time, I was slapping R. Kelly hard. You can't listen to his music?
You can't listen to My Mind's Telling Me No. I love that song, man. It's all the time.
Is it weird that I used to listen to that song? Like my freshman year of football, I used to listen to that song before every game. And I used to go out there and win. I used to go hella hard. I used to win. But
is it weird that I listen to that song with my children in the car? I don't know.
You don't see nothing wrong.
Not too bad.
With a little bump and grind, huh?
I was gonna say bump and grind. I'll listen to. He could come out and just murder a gang of babies, and I'll be like, bump and grind's still good though.
Yeah.
I hear you.
Or Ignition remix.
That one definitely. Step in the Name of Love. I see a lot of black folks still playing that one.
I like
all day.
You remind me of my Jeep. I wanna ride it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I love that. That was probably the only CD I had because my grandma didn't like me listening to that shit. So.
Wonder why.
Maybe she saw a little spark in my eyes. I don't know. I don't know.
So one thing I want to talk about is we've had other roasters on here, but you had to roast quite possibly the most difficult roaster aside from Josh Means, Jason B.
Dude, that man, let me tell you something. Jason B, when you actually see him standing there watching other people doing their stuff, you think he doesn't know shit. You think he has no jokes because the way he looks, he has like this lost look on his face. Until the moment he steps on stage and then he just starts eating people alive. I don't want to go against Jason B no more. I want to give me like another year and a half before I go against Jason B again. Because he's probably the hardest person I faced. Yeah, I ain't gonna lie, he murdered me.
What did he say?
For everything. What did he say about me? Honestly, I don't remember. All that shit's posted on the verbal insult. But he was talking about my hair. He talked about me being fat. I don't know. I'm very emotional about my weight. Like, you can't talk about my weight. That shit, I don't know what it is. I look tough and mean, but if you talk about my weight, I do get a little emotional. I'm not even gonna lie to y'all. So he was.
What makes you cry?
Exactly. So he was gunning for it, and I was trying to laugh it off, but it was hurt. It definitely was hurting.
Oh, poor baby.
But I definitely like it. I mean, I did one over Zoom. It wasn't as fun, or it just didn't feel as real or authentic because you weren't there with the person looking them dead in their face.
Did you know the person you were roasting on Zoom?
Nah, the guy was like from Philadelphia or Chicago or something like that.
Yeah.
He was from somewhere way outside the state. So I was like, I never knew him. He wanted to like exchange shit, like, yo, give me some stuff about you. And I was like, I did it, but it's not really me. I'm more of like a figure out what you want to figure out on your own and then just get me with it. And I'm just going to make up some shit about you. I don't know you, so fuck it. I'm going to just talk about you in a random way.
Yeah.
So, I mean, it was cool.
That's why I don't know if I could do a roast because, yeah, sometimes they hit a little below the belt.
They do. And they be like writing out like long stories for jokes. My shit's just, your teeth are fucked up. You know what I'm saying? My shit's just straight to the point. I'm like old school your mama shit. Like, it's straight to the point.
Yeah, Jason B's hella good. He moved to LA though, so you probably won't have to face him anytime soon.
Oh, that's good. You know that man gonna come back when we have that shit open up again. He gonna be right back just to check it out.
Jason moved to LA?
Jason moved to LA based on the last roast compliment he got with verbal insults, and someone hooked him up with an apartment, him and his girlfriend, and she got a job in LA. So he moved like 2 days later.
Oh, shit.
That's perfect.
Yeah.
I need that.
Wow.
I don't know if I can just do that. Like, even if I got a compliment from this podcast and somebody's like, you need to move to LA and start I don't know. I wouldn't be like 2 days later moving.
Well, hopefully LA will humble him a little.
Oh shit.
You gotta have balls to be in LA. So I mean, I don't think he'll come back humble. I think he's gonna come back more just like, I do everything. I'm good at everything. I'm just that guy. That's what I think.
Yeah, I don't know him well enough to assume. I don't know. To me, Jason B is weird, but I still like him. He's just
he's cool dude.
We don't have a lot of. He wants to talk politics, and I don't do that. So
I don't know. We're kind of the same. We don't talk much. So when I go to his shows, when he was having them at the Folsom Hotel, it was like quick handshake, and then that was it. Like we didn't have much conversation at all. But he was a cool dude, though.
He's a way cool dude. He's just a weird. I mean, I guess we're all weird. I guess.
Yeah.
What is going on, Sharon? I have two of you.
Switching screens. I'm switching. You're
right. Okay. First, I was like, "Fuck, this is not going."
Yeah, why is there two of them?
I think he's I think he just switched because he was on his phone.
Oh. God damn it, Sharon. Is it too much for you to ask to be professional and on time in here? For free? We're requiring.
That much. Wow, that's ridiculous. Like, we can't change up for y'all. What's up? Thanks.
So let's talk about the elephant in the room.
Oh snap! There's an elephant.
D-Roc's a Raiders fan.
Hey, it's all about the Raiders, man.
They're good.
No, they're not. No, everyone bashes on my Cleveland Browns.
Because no one in California likes the Browns.
I like the Cleveland Browns. They actually won when I was born, so I'll put that.
Y'all, the last time I liked the Browns or thought the Browns were decent when they had that. What was that fullback's name that wound up making it on the Madden cover? I forget his name.
No, not Brady Quinn. Fuck, who was it?
He was something, but he was good. He was really good for you guys. He made y'all like a pretty solid team. I don't like Baker Mayfield for you guys. I'm gonna be real with y'all. I think y'all should get a different quarterback. I think he's just arrogant. He's kind of like a Johnny Manziel, just a little bit better, but I don't think he's the guy. People say the same thing about Derek Carr, so I can't really talk much shit.
Are you going to go to Vegas and watch them play because they don't live in California anymore?
No. I will once, like maybe 2 years from now. I'm going to go there for the draft. I know that, and watch the draft out there.
I was supposed to be out there for the draft this year.
I was going to go this year, but then, all that shit happened. They shut it down for us, so we couldn't go.
Yeah.
But as far as the games, like the games cost like $1,000 now just for like nosebleeds. So it's like I really got to get a deal or something. I mean,
that stadium is pretty fucking amazing. Like, because it's the first thing you see when you drive into Vegas. I don't know how many millions they spent on it, but it's pretty awesome.
Yeah, it's fucking nice. I definitely want to check it out. But I'm trying to be like fucking Ice Cube. I'm trying to be an honorary fan where they just invite me to the games to come watch and be in the press box or something.
Good luck with that.
Fuck going to a game right now. Yeah, exactly. Fuck going to a game right now. I'm good.
I mean, I've said this on the podcast before, but Oakland Raider fans are by far way better than any Niner fan I've ever met, though.
That's not true.
Yeah. No. All right. So let me tell you the story. Yeah. So I go to a Niner game, and I have my Browns jersey on, my Tim Couch, which is an
Are they playing the Browns?
Yes, they were. And this was at the older stadium, not the new one in Santa Clara. The one.
Okay.
Yeah. So we go there. First thing right out the gate, some 16-year-old is like, Browns suck, fag. I was like, oh. All right. And then when we go to sit, like everyone's just bagging on me left and right. We go to the Raider game, and it was funny because it's a complete 180. I go to the Raider game in my Niner gear, and people on BART are like, you don't want to wear that. Raider fans are going to beat you up. And I was like, no, I'm going to wear it. Mm-hmm. We go there. One guy's like, oh, you're the mistake by the lake.
What the fuck? I ain't never heard that one.
What does that even mean?
Ohio's by one of the Lake Michigan.
Oh, Lake Erie?
Yeah.
Okay.
So then he said that, and I was stoned, so I had, balls, and I was just like, man, Raiders suck too. And he's like, yeah, we do. And then we shared some Jack Daniels on BART. We get to the game. Another Raider fan shared a blunt with me. And I was like, this is the best time I've ever had. And everyone thought I was going to die.
Well, it's because they're poor in Oakland, and poor people like to share more than the fucking rich people. Rich people are hella stingy, man.
We humble because we suck. I ain't gonna lie. Back in the 90s, you probably could have got cut by somebody. It probably could have happened. But now, I mean, we could talk about how our team's going to be good next year, the next year, and the next year after that. And then somebody can say, well, y'all suck these last 15 years.
It's not your team. Right. None of you play for the goddamn NFL.
I'm already talking as an honorary fan. Don't hate on me.
Yeah,
so
we're
our team.
We're the what is it, 12th man? No.
No, you're not the 12th man. That's basketball.
No, that's 6 men.
Yeah.
12 men is football.
Okay, all right, okay, whatever.
All right.
But like, it's not your team. Like, it's you don't play
I plan
fucking
on
on the
owning
team.
them motherfuckers. I don't care. I'm gonna be that. I
You're
wear a
on the Las
jersey. I
Vegas
sit
Raiders.
on this fucking couch every time watch them play. Motherfucker, they
Yeah.
need me to be here. So yeah, I'm a fan. I'm them. That's my team.
Yeah, I don't watch football, so I don't know.
I've been watching hockey, and it's so weird I'm curious how the NFL is going to do it, because in hockey, they're just playing in a bubble. Like, nobody can leave the hotel. You play the game, you go back to the hotel. You leave the hotel outside of regular time, you get sent the fuck home.
I was supposed to go to a Bills game in September, like a preseason game, and I got an email saying that it was canceled because I was going to be in Buffalo. So I was like, fuck it, I'll go to. Yeah.
Well,
I don't know. I mean, I don't really know how it's going to be because basketball is like a bubble. Hockey's a bubble. Baseball, they're kind of allowed to move around, but there hella people getting COVID, so it's like fucking them up. I don't know, man. If they have to do a bubble, put them in Hawaii or something. Put them in a nice area.
Put me in Hawaii. You can put
shit.
the rest of these fucks in Sacramento.
You'll be in Buffalo.
Hawaii.
Go have fun in Buffalo.
Yeah.
Go super fucking Buffalo. But yeah, I mean, please put them somewhere where it's nice. I wouldn't want to put them in no place where it can get super cold or anything like that. Put them in a nice area. Let them play.
Well, it's going to be interesting because Jerry Jones just came out and said our home games are going to have fans.
Yeah, Jerry Jones don't give a fuck about nobody.
Dallas Cowboy owner.
Oh, that sounds about right. Texas don't give a fuck.
They really don't. I'm surprised that Atlanta owner ain't said nothing yet and been like, yeah, we're gonna do it too. Fuck them, because Atlanta don't care about nobody. Atlanta gonna party every day, whether it's COVID, whether it's quarantining or not. They gonna do what the fuck they want to do.
Have you ever been there? Obviously, you have. Right?
No, I've never been there. But
well, then what the fuck do you know?
I got hella family and friends out there. Oh. And you can see it all on Instagram. The motherfuckers be partying in clubs close as fuck to each other.
Shit, I did not know what Atlanta was like till I went there. And I was like, oh, okay.
Yeah.
Here I am in the heart of downtown Atlanta.
You better be careful out there. They snatch women.
That's what they told me.
They won't.
That's what they told me.
Wait, what? What? That's a thing?
Yeah.
They snatching you.
They were like, "Oh, you white? You all alone?" And I was like, "Fuck." Yeah, but I'm not a good time. That's what I told them. I was like, I'm really boring.
Now, when you mean they snatch women up, like, are you talking about they wife them, or they straight up put them into fucking sex, like
sex trafficking? So they grab them. If you out there,
you would have to do a lot to sex traffic me.
Well, they're gonna get like 3 niggas that work at warehouses. They're gonna get 3 solid niggas. Like, they looking for dudes that, been to jail at least once or twice and did some time. So they're gonna get those type of dudes to grab you.
3 fucking Suge Knights just walking up on
gorilla pimping me. Oh, that's a good time. Sounds like a great future. Sounds like a great future. Can I still tell jokes? Like,
you can tell them as you go. They probably laugh with you. Shit.
No, they wouldn't. They'd probably beat me out. Anyways.
You guys got any questions for him?
Sex trafficking in Atlanta, damn.
Right?
Yeah, I don't hear them singing about that on rap songs when they refer to the ATL.
Exactly. That's like a hidden rule. They don't want to talk about that.
No. No one wants to sex traffic a 40-year-old woman. I can tell you that right now.
You see what R. Kelly did with a 40-year-old woman. He don't give a damn. So you
No, I watched what R. Kelly did, and they were all like 17. They were not fucking 40.
They had 2 that were like, one was like an old black woman. She was like in her mid-30s, late 30s. No, she was like late 30s when she met him.
Oh. Was that the one he married, though, and had kids with?
Hell nah.
Oh, okay.
This one was like later on. She was like, I was so vulnerable, and I just loved the way he talked to me. Yeah, all right, bitch. You caught
it. As soon as I meet a guy from Boston, it's going to be like that. I'll be like, oh, I fell down the stairs, but he fucking said it with an accent.
You like the Boston accent? That shit's weird.
Oh, God, I love it.
Hearing them say knock, that's the funniest shit in the world. But
I love it.
That's cool. I guess that works. I like accents from like the South. If a woman got like a South accent, I like that shit. So
I like proper South. I don't like gritty South.
Oh, you like the Southern Belle type thing, like dudes that are like
if no, not dudes. Like, if I was gonna hang out with a chick or hook up with a chick with a Southern accent, it'd have to be like proper. It couldn't be all like ghetto.
Like somebody's like, oh, I do declare.
Yeah, something like
no,
that.
maybe not that proper. Just fucking.
I got the vapors.
David was showing me actually pictures from ladies in a city. I don't think they were proper Southern women.
D-Roc, do you know David Thorne?
Yeah, I do.
Everyone does.
Yeah, the Tennessee kid. Well, you said his city. First of all, he doesn't live in a city. He lives in a fucking a town, if you can call it that, a hamlet with 200 people.
We're all gonna get minor heel tattooed on us somewhere. That's what we agreed to last Saturday.
Everybody love that joke. His minor heel joke, they love that shit.
No, I don't. But yeah.
I mean, I don't request it, but people always, that's like the first joke everybody requests. I don't get it, but hey.
Yeah. Sharon, how's your classes going?
Classes are done. They went well. Was Melissa McGillicuddy? Yeah.
Yeah. What did you do? Was it a storytelling class or just like a, hey, we're gonna do comedy class?
Stand up. It was stand up 101.
So what did you learn?
Well, I learned about the rule 3. I learned about
What's rule 3?
Well, rule 3 is basically when you tell a joke, you can have a serious, and a funny part. So, you basically pointing out about like one good thing about life is you got to have hard work and determination and 110%.
You didn't know that before?
But you gotta know the sheer will of someone doesn't know how to do math, because you can't go past 110%.
I really should put together a comedy class and charge like $100 and just be like, look, you guys can do it. I motivate you guys. The rule of 3, strong work, dedication, and 110%. What the fuck, dude? Like, did she tell you anything that was like so insightful it changed your life?
What do you mean insightful?
Like, did she give you any kind of knowledge that you feel like you should share besides like the common knowledge?
Well, mostly it comes down to she actually had the list of all the Zoom stand-ups going on right now. She also had the some of the Facebook groups that are going on to get hooked up to, and then also just point out it's a writing game. You just got to keep on writing, and you got to just the formula itself is it's mostly misdirection, abbreviation, exaggeration, and then also rule of 3. And then I looked up some more guys and stuff, and they point out their little.
Well, for $100, Sharon, I will help you out with.
25.
I don't even know what I'm doing, but I'm sure I can provide you with some kind of incitements, right?
I mean, if it comes down to it, really.
How does those classes work? I always seen like people post about comedy 101. Like, how does all that work? I've never known how they do that.
I don't either.
So, what the class itself, it mostly starts off as they basically give you a little lecture. Like, what's a joke, and just try to give you the gist of everything, just for people who don't understand it. And then also they point out about the first few formulas of what will work people, give them a premise to work on and get them a setup. So how you set up premise, punchline, taglines, and then just give them the basic overview of what a joke is, or even comedy is.
Well, I think I need to take the class then.
Then from there it goes into workshop. So most of the time, 70% of the class is workshop. So if you come up with something, then you basically bring it to the class and see if you can workshop it. People see how the joke is going. I'll give you taglines, or even try to get you the setup, change your setup and stuff. So
that's pretty good. I might need to check one of them classes out. That's good.
D-Roc, just hit me up and I'll provide you with some knowledge for $55.
But then but then it's also pointing out about people that don't know how to work mics. How they adjust their mic on point, or how close a mic they should be having, and not all on the mic and like this and that.
That's smart. Yeah. So, okay.
Looked like you were simulating fellatio there for a second.
Well, if you look at it, some people have that mic all like this. You think they do. Think about it.
That's why I don't like doing imaginary mics, because people automatically gonna say that shit. I'm good. They're like, show me how you hold the mic. I'll be like, no, I'm good. I'm out.
Right here.
You're not supposed to put the mic all the way to the back of your throat? News to me.
You're not supposed to put anything to the back of your throat. No.
Well, I'll say this. D-Roc, you've done shows, so you know everything that the class is going to teach you. Because I took 2 of them. I took one. Well, because I took one at Comedy Spot, and I actually didn't like it. I took it with John Ross.
Okay.
And the first day there, he's right. We got a lecture on what a joke was, and I was like, well, YouTube already told me that. So I was like, I expected something different.
Okay.
And then, he was like, okay, come in with 5 minutes, do your 5 minutes, and then we're all going to talk about it.
Oh, so it's basically like the Laughs Unlimited thing that you could do once a month for free.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah, it's kind of like open mics when there's not a lot of people.
Or, if you have any friends in comedy, you could call them and do the same thing too.
I guess I don't need that. I was thinking about getting the comedy Bible. Y'all ever heard of that?
I have that.
How does that work for you? You like that?
I do like it. David and I bought it together, but you need a partner to do it with.
What is it? Like, I've heard of it, but I have no idea. Is it a workbook?
Yeah, it's a workbook, and like it says like, before you start comedy, this is what we recommend, and then it says like team up with a buddy, come up with like premises and all that shit. If you buy it, I'll help you. Like if you need a partner, I'll help you out.
Sound like sketch writing.
Yeah, kind of, but yeah, it was pretty helpful. I mean, David bought it for me because he was like, fuck it, I need a partner and you're going to do it with me. And I was like, I don't read books, but it was fine. It was totally fine. I did it.
I feel that. I'm an audio book type person. I don't like reading shit either. I fall asleep.
Well, I'm trying to learn Italian during COVID, and like, I listen to this shit all the time and I still can't fucking speak Italian. So I just think my learning capacity is diminished with all these drugs.
Just watch The Sopranos. They be talking that Italian shit on Sopranos. Do that.
I already watched The Sopranos, and I need to learn real Italian. So,
The funny part is she has her grandma still around, so you don't even ask her. What the heck?
No, I've been talking with my grandma a lot. Like, I hang out with my grandma at least twice a week. And she's like, what do you need to learn Italian for? All this time you could have, and you didn't. So guess what? It's too late now. So.
Damn, that's the fetus attitude.
Damn. She's 94. She's not happy with much.
If I was 94 and somebody came to me later in life and was like, why don't you teach me? Be like, bitch, that ship is sailed.
Because I knew Italian when I was 5. I knew Italian when I was 5 because she raised me. But then I didn't think it was cool to speak a foreign language. So I just stopped speaking it because I'm an idiot. And then I thought I'd pick it back up. And she's like, yeah, it's too late now. Like, you should have known this whole time. So, whatever.
Damn. I know pizza is paisano.
That's not Italian.
Isn't it? Paisano?
No. But she has a house in Italy that I want to go to, and I don't want to be that stupid American that's like, y'all don't speak English in Italy? Like, so I want to learn Italian.
You want to know what's...
Hurry up.
You do.
I know. Because I have a free fucking house in Italy. I want to go.
You know how people are always like, oh, Italy has like the best weather and all that. You do realize specifically where we are at, we are in the Mediterranean climate. So we have exactly the same weather as they do.
Yeah. Well, it's guaranteed that Italy is cooler than Sacramento sometimes.
Yeah, with the floods? Yeah,
okay.
Well, I know you guys don't like to travel. That's fine, but I'm gonna fucking find a jackass that wants to pay.
We like to travel when it's safe.
Yeah, true.
I didn't say I was going today. Obviously, it's taken me a long time to learn fucking Italian, but I am gonna.
You got the rest of this year. You got it. I mean, you got the rest of this year. You definitely
got enough to do.
You know what? I went kayaking down the river by myself on Thursday. I was pretty proud of myself, and there was a man in his 50s. He reminded me of you, Sharon. He was jerking off in the bushes.
What the fuck? Where's this going?
He didn't remind me of you, but he was jerking off in the bushes, and so I waved at him. So I was like, well, maybe it's for me. I don't know. And I waved at him, and he was so aggressive. And I was like, dude, it's the hottest part of the day. Like, you can't do that in the morning.
Wait a minute. Hold up. He was aggressive waving at you?
He was aggressively jacking off.
Well, he was probably close.
He
was probably close.
No, he said it was for the kids.
What?
That's what he said. I was like, hey, how's your day going? And he's like, this is not for you. This is for the kids. And I'm like, well, no one likes me anyways. That's fine. I go to the river every day. How have I never seen this guy?
Yeah, how have you never seen a guy jerking off to kids?
Well, and you couldn't really see his dick anyways. He was obviously mad at his dick because it wasn't working. So
what is up with all the dudes beating their meat in public right now? I've been seeing like hella videos on Instagram of like dude after dude behind a woman beating his meat. I'm like, what the fuck?
There was a dude arrested on Greenback in like fucking San Juan for just jerking off to the stop signs, like to people. Yeah.
What the fuck? Okay.
Yeah. Like
So,
just
comedy.
when you guys jerk off, do you just beat the shit out of your dicks?
No, I talk to it. I caress it.
You talk to it?
I let it know I love you. Keep doing your thing.
Start slow.
What about you, Nick?
He gets into that Nightfall mode.
Exactly.
You got to.
Like, what up, baby?
Yeah, you gotta really talk to it like it's a female. Yeah.
You do.
Although when I put it on women, it's a man dick. I'd be like, yo, you about to get this big daddy dick. But when I'm talking to it by myself, it's very female-ish. You know, I have to.
I wish you could be in a pussy right now, but you can't because my game sucks. So let's just
something
get it
like
going.
that.
I'm just kidding. I'm just fucking with you. I have no idea what you say when jerking off. I just know what Sharon says.
I found the good words.
No, are you doing Pink Martini tonight?
Yes. Yes. I will be there. Tony Roberts. We got
I know who's
D-Roc.
there.
We got what?
I know who's there.
Okay.
I might go.
You might
That
stop
shit's
by.
gonna be dope. Yeah, that shit's gonna be dope.
I'll be there on the 1 to 2s. You know.
Yeah.
When
Will you
you
play
laugh,
some
I can
Belgive DeVoe for
scratch.
me?
I'll
You
poison
can
you up.
scratch?
I'll
Is it a
poison you
lot
up.
to play? Like, is it a lot to scratch a record? I've never tried to DJ. Like, is there skill that's required?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Yes, there is.
That was disrespectful.
I'm just asking, like,
Yes.
like, how do you know?
Danny, how does it feel like if you're doing comedy, you get off and somebody's like, that looks really easy. I can do that.
Everyone does. Everyone's like, oh my God, I can do comedy. And I'm like,
And isn't that disrespectful?
I'm sorry, Sharon. I haven't eaten anything and I've had like 4 drinks. So, you know, just putting it there.
And then she's about to drive over here to get some coffee.
Yep. And then go to Pink Martini.
Wow.
So,
cool.
So D-Roc, did you get involved in comedy in Oakland, or did you do it when you came up here?
No. So my first time doing comedy was at Tommy T's in Pleasanton.
Nice.
My friend actually signed me up because there was like an open mic they were having one night. I didn't even know about it. He was just like, man, I signed us both up. We're going to go out here and do it. We get there. He wound up telling me like, yo, bro, I didn't sign up. I just signed you up. So I'm like fucking scared as shit. I didn't know 5 minutes of jokes on a paper. So I go to the back and the guy that was running it at that time, he went by Lucky Dollars. It's actually Jerry Law, but he's like Oakland.
Yeah.
So he put me on the show and he wanted me to go to first. And I was like, fuck no, bro, I ain't never even done this. Like, I'm scared as shit. And he was already saying that you're going to give people 2 minutes. And if they're not funny within the 2 minutes, you can boot them off the stage. So I really don't want to go first. And then there was this white guy named Tom Baum.
I'm going to see him this weekend.
Tom Baum was cool, but he was like, I'll go because I got another show. So I'm thinking he's funny. If you got another show, you got to be funny.
No.
I didn't know that's how it worked. So when he got up there in front of like half a crowd of black people, his shit wasn't working. He was getting booed. That put more fear in me.
Did he tell the booty hole joke?
Shit, I don't know. It's like 5 years ago. I don't know. Probably. He probably did tell the booty hole joke. But
I hate that joke of his.
They put me on stage and I told most of my jokes like with my eyes closed. I was talking like hella fast. I was scared as shit. So I was going hella fast. People were laughing. So once I got through the 2 minutes and I did my 5 minute thing, it was cool. I really didn't trip. So I kind of liked it. But from there, I tried to do as many shows as I could until I did a show in Oakland where it was like 70 people. I got like 10 people to laugh. That shit kind of hurt my soul. So I kind of fell off after that until I moved from Tracy to Sacramento. That's when I got back into it.
Oh, you live in Tracy? Nice.
I did. I moved out here about 4 years ago from Tracy.
Nice.
I love the rejection feeling of the live and in person, rejection.
Yeah. I love it now. But before that shit used to really hurt me. But now I'm like, fuck it. You don't like me? I'll find somebody else that will. I don't care.
It's not the crowd, it's you, just so you know. I'm just kidding.
That's what I was thinking.
David's always like, man, that crowd sucked. And I'm like, maybe it was your jokes, homie. I mean, I did a Touch of Class set and no one laughed for 5 minutes. And Regina was like, no, use all your time. And I'm like, no one is laughing. And she's like, well, then fix your jokes. And I'm like, fucking A. All right, Regina.
I performed there before. I went to Touch of Class.
Rough.
First time I went there, I had all red on. And I didn't know it was like blood member area. So I walked up in there getting watched from the moment I stepped in to the moment I left.
Because gangs are real.
Oh, yeah. Oh, man.
That is the whitest thing I've heard you say. Gangs are real?
Dude, I'm from Tracy, so we don't even see gangs. So from when I came out here and I seen them and they was like, yeah, blood, you bang. I'm like, no, sir, I don't. I am from Tracy,
no,
California.
Sir.
You changed up to white.
I was like, I do cow tipping and all kind of shit, sir.
I have a job. I have an apartment. No,
I was fucking scared. So I did like 3 minutes on stage. Barely anybody laughed. And I came there with a person. Yeah. Came there with a person and I left them there by themselves. I was like, yeah, I'm going to go to the car. And I never came back.
A guy or a girl?
It was a girl.
Oh, you fucked up.
She put me on to that place and I left her there. She had other friends. She cool. She had other friends.
Don't leave a bitch at a bar. Ever.
Hey.
Wait. You left her at Touch of Class.
Touch of Class with her other friends.
She was probably with her people, yeah.
They was grown. They like mid-30s, early 40s. They grown. You can take care of yourself. You got other people you can call. Shit, I'm younger than you. I can't save you.
D-Roc?
I am almost 30. I'm 28.
Nice.
So you like older women, huh?
Oh, I do. Only up until you got to be below my mom. My mom is about to turn 59, so I would say 57 and down. Yeah, but she looks young.
2 year difference.
Yeah, I'll take 2 years and down.
I feel like I didn't get a good age range because my parents are young. But fuck it, I don't give a shit. I don't care if you're older than my mom.
It is what it is. I mean, I was trying to get them at church. That's where I started. It was like older women at my church when I was like 15. They was like, "Oh, you're so cute." I remember when you were little. I fucked like 4 of them.
They remember when you were little?
7. Yeah, I had like 7 on the list. I knocked 4 of them down.
Wow.
Yeah, you have to work through that because they'd be like, "Oh, I remember when you were just a little kid." Don't remember that moment. Remember this big dick in your mouth right here. So you just got to talk to them a certain way.
Yeah,
but there's one to this day I can't get because she's like gangster as shit. Like, she for real. Like, you think she came from the hood. She still cusses in church. She has like a gold tooth, like a cap, not a whole set. Not anymore.
Okay.
I should, but I don't.
Yeah, everyone should probably, maybe. I don't know.
You should, just so you can get laid.
He's picking them up. Yeah.
Now that I'm thinking about it, I should go back. I think they need me to come back. So I might go back.
Good booty at church. Probably all them vulnerable, eager women be like, I feel Jesus in me. You want to feel him in you?
I'm telling you, all you gotta do is read a few scriptures and then grab their thigh one time. I feel what you're saying.
That's a lie.
They ready.
No.
A lot of them ain't been touched. The older women ain't been touched. You know what I'm saying? These ones that's been like, I've been trying to just take care of my kids and be a single mother.
They're
waiting for that young dude to come in and put that meat on them.
I don't know. It depends. I don't know how old we're talking. But I will tell you that I did comedy in front of my son on Friday night at Vince's open mic they have outside. And I, of course, was like, I told you to go inside. Like, you're going to need therapy after this one. And and he was like, after my set, he was like, Mom, I guarantee you that no one sends you dick pics. No one flirts with you. Those are all lies because you want it to happen. And I'm like, you're absolutely right, son.
Like, little does he know.
Hey, let him live in his fantasy world. That's fine. It's fine. He's like, you're hella old. You don't have sex. And I'm like, that's absolutely right. I'm just a liar.
Really? He actually believes that?
I don't know.
I feel like he wants her to tell the truth.
Himself. I think that's what he's telling himself.
Even your daughter knows that's a lie.
Well, my daughter.
How old is your son?
He's 14.
Okay, yeah, never mind. Don't tell him nothing. Yeah, I ain't doing nothing.
No, he can figure it out when he's older. Yeah. My daughter is like, hey, let him believe it. If it'll prevent a therapy appointment about me, that's fine. It's fine.
I hate to see something surprise happens to you. You're just like, oh, hi, son. You're like, no,
I protected my son. I try not to be such a whore in front of him. My daughter, I don't know. I figure if I lead a bad example, she'll live a good one, which has worked so far. It's worked so far.
You're doing great. I'm very proud of you.
Straight A students at this odd home. Fucking bullshit.
Okay.
Straight A students, right?
I'm still just laughing at the fact that you'd pick up women in church. Like, you read a Bible verse and then just flop your dick like right on Job. You're like, bitch.
I fucked someone at a
Book
church
of Genesis.
Genesis. That's why I put it on Genesis. Like, yo, this is where the beginning.
That's the worst chapter, I think, of the Bible.
I don't know enough about the Bible, so
maybe Revelations. Revelations, I think, is bad.
Yeah.
Could be.
What's the
I don't
book?
ever read the Bible though.
What's the book where Jesus is a zombie and he comes back?
Not the Bible.
It is the Bible.
Oh.
That's like
Yeah,
after Corona. Yeah, that's something like
Yeah, the Corona version of the
you
Bible.
mean the
New
chapter?
Testament?
Or it's before that. So.
I don't know. I got kicked out of Sunday school and we never went back. So
Why'd you get kicked out of Sunday school?
I don't know. I was young. I was hella young.
Oh.
Like I was
Crushing somebody?
maybe like 5 or 6.
She was just trying to see your birthmark on your dick. Like
2. Yeah.
You have 2?
Yeah.
Oh god, I've never wanted to see someone's dick so bad that I don't want to have sex with. I just want to see your birthmarks. What? Ask Danielle if I can see your birthmarks. It's cool. It's totally cool. I don't want to have sex with you. Yeah, I gotta learn how to talk to people without flirting with them, and I don't know how to do that. So, yeah.
Yeah, you need church. Yeah, you definitely need church.
I need church? No, Jesus does. I don't need anything else inside of me. I don't need Jesus inside of me. I don't need anything else. I'm fine.
You met your quota. You good.
I'm at my quota.
I remember in high school, I was smoking with this guy, Andre, and we were just chatting, and he always went to church. In fact, he went to church hella stoned a lot of times. And I forgot what we were talking about. I'll never forget, he hit a blunt, and he just looks at me, and he's like, "You need Jesus, man," and then blew out. I was like, "What the fuck is this, dude?"
You do need Jesus, man.
That's serious when a man got to say that while he's smoking. That's real. You really need him, man. That's serious.
I only go to church once a year, and it's at Easter with my grandma. But
Not
when
even
she dies,
Christmas?
I won't even have to go. No.
Hell no, we don't get it for Christmas no more, man. I ain't doing that.
I don't
Only
do
time I used to get it for
ever.
Christmas as a kid, I used to do that for like Christmas plays. But we used to do that on Christmas Eve. I used to do the shit we had to do.
Were you in Christmas plays at church?
I used to do Christmas plays. I used to sing in the choir. I used to do all that shit.
Oh, no wonder you thought you could be a rapper then. Your mom
Man,
just
for
led you to
real.
church choir.
Exactly. All that bullshit we was doing. And I was an emotional kid, so when I first got in the choir, they were like,
Why didn't you do church comedy then? That's how Lance started.
I can't keep it simple like that. That shit hard. Like, honestly, I like to cuss. I like to say dirty shit. I like to say bitch and all that shit. So, yeah, I can't work in church.
Can't say that in Lord's.
Exactly,
house.
in the Lord's house, you know.
Yeah.
When I used to be in church heavy, I mean, I guess I could figure out some ways to start making shit funny, but now, hell no.
I always thought about that. I was like, God damn it, I should probably start going to church so I could just like book some shows to the church. But I can't talk about appropriate things, so.
Yeah, see. I don't even think I'm allowed in the church anymore anyways. I think God knows what I've done before in the church, so.
Nah,
like, I got head in the church before.
I had sex
I
in
got
church
jerked
once,
off
too.
in the church before, so it's like, God know I'm bad. I didn't
Wait a minute, during the session, the pastor talking?
I got head during like the end of church. I got jerked off during service, during pastor's sermon.
How was that?
Wow.
And it was like the first time I ever came, so I never knew about cum or none of that shit. So when I seen that white stuff come out of my stuff, I was scared as shit because I didn't know what that was. I was fucking scared. The girl I was fucking with was like 18, so it was like I was 14.
Oh, damn.
You
I was
always
13
like
or
older
14.
chicks, don't you?
Well, she was ugly and she was with the shit. So I was like, go ahead and show me what you with. She was like one of them roughneck bitches, you know what I'm saying? Like real rough in the back. Her neck was rough. But the bitch
Rough
gave
in the
good
back?
head. No, her neck was real rough, like sand, like, you know what I'm saying, sandpaper type rough. She had that rough neck. But she gave good head and she jerked the meat real good. So I mean, like, she introduced me to all that shit. I
Probably
never
because
knew
she doesn't
nothing.
get fucked a lot.
She doesn't. And niggas used to roast me for even talking to her or being around her. But I didn't give a fuck because I was like, nigga, she giving me good neck. I ain't
Well,
never
you're
had
14.
this. Hell yeah, I was.
She shouldn't have been giving you a head at 14.
Well, she taught me a lot, and I shout
Did
to her out
she
every
taught
day.
you how to molest children?
Nah, see, my age group is up. I don't fuck with down. You know, hers is down. I go up. Fuck it.
I don't even see the appeal. If like, well, granted, I'm not 18 anymore, but like, I don't know. I don't like fucking kids. Like, obviously, like 18-year-olds they don't do anything.
What's your cutoff? What is your cutoff for age? What's the youngest you'll go right now at this time?
Today?
Yeah.
Okay.
32.
How old are you though, Sharon?
I'm 43.
Okay. I'm going to say 20.
20. Okay.
I mean, that's 2 years off of 18. Like, just.
I'm going to say 21 then. Fine. He can come to my
I was
comedy
gonna say,
show.
you don't want to legally be able to drink? I was like, damn, you tough. You
I don't
sneak
expect
drinks
guys
for a
to buy me
motherfucker.
shit at the goddamn bar. So, whatever.
I got your next drink, no problem. Next time I see you at a bar,
Okay.
I'll hook you up with a drink.
Perfect.
I don't know. Yeah, the lowest I go, I'm 28. So I guess the lowest I go would be 21. I mean, unless you're 18 and you got some good and you're a freak. Other than that, 21.
How do you know that though?
That's exactly what I'm saying. She got to be a stripper. She got to already be going to stripper life or something like that.
Yeah, she's got to be. What was your stripper name, Sharon? Top Cherry or Cherry?
Really?
Cherry what? Taboo Cherry?
It's Taboo Cherry.
Taboo Cherry.
Yeah, unless it's like Taboo Cherry coming at you, you don't want it.
Yeah, but a girl version. Yeah, definitely. Maybe.
Yeah.
Girl version. I'm with that, maybe.
Nick, if you were single, what would be your cutoff?
I don't know. I've always stuck around my own age.
Well, that's just because you've been with the bitch for like 10 years.
But even before then, like, I don't want to, have a conversation. And when I talk about the stuff I grew up on, like Ren and Stimpy, and she's like, "Oh, did you ever watch Paw Patrol?"
Oh my God, what are you fucking 5-year-olds? That's inappropriate.
This is for the kids.
This is for the kids. I was like, God damn it, I really wanted it to be for me.
But no, I it's hard to keep a conversation with people that are significantly younger. Like, especially like D-Roc was saying in the beginning, they're so soft that if I were to just say like fuck or something, they'd be like, oh my God, my ears.
Yeah.
That's true. Harassed my ears. And I'd be like, son of a bitch.
Yeah.
You can't even call a girl dumb or something. Like, if you say something stupid, you stupid. They get emotional about that shit. I'm not stupid. Like, I ain't really saying you stupid, but you said some stupid shit right there.
But guys get emotional, like, way more than chicks these days.
Oh, yeah.
Hell yeah,
like, I don't even understand it. Like, when I was raised, guys didn't have emotions, or they weren't allowed to show them. However, they are showing them in full force now.
Yes, male toxicity was a big thing back in the days.
Oh, male toxicity.
I still want it, Sharon. I still want it.
All right, well,
keep your feelings to your goddamn self.
We're gonna have to end in a bit, but I do want to get to D-Roc. Your, I guess, is it a short film or is it like a feature film? The Rock in a Hard Place.
It's a show. It's actually a show we're creating to put on YouTube. I came up with the idea, I would say about around like March when everything got shut down. We wasn't doing anything. I kind of wanted to do something where it's like we give something for people to watch and kind of keep wanting more of it. Originally, I wanted it to be like short, like maybe 13, 15 minutes. But right now, the way it's been shot, it might be 20 to 30 minutes. But it's just like loosely based on my life coming up, like before I became a comedian, and kind of like what I went through, the ideas I had before I became a comedian, being a rapper, the idea of just working at a hospital.
Stripper, Nightfall.
That too, exactly. So that might be in the show, you know what I'm saying? So that's all. It's just a whole bunch of different things. And I got Shannon Battle, who's going to be my counterpart. Dude's hilarious. Yeah. We didn't grow up together or nothing like that, but he is a perfect person because I had friends like him that were exactly like him, so it works.
I underestimated that dude in so many ways. Like, he's like my neighbor, number one, which is rad. Number two, I totally just thought he was like some stupid kid. But he's super smart. Like, he's super, like, he's actually on the same level I'm on as far as like bitches and hoes, which is good. It's nice.
Wait,
yeah.
Explain that, please.
I've asked the same question.
Well, Shannon, because no, I'm not going to explain it. Don't worry about it.
The thing about Shannon is he upfront with people. He's not going to sugarcoat it.
And I am,
exactly. Same way. And when it comes to females, like, females know their place. There's no girl that can be like, oh, that's my man. There's not a one girl on this planet that can say that to Shannon.
And I've met several of Shannon's women, and they all know their place.
They all come together sometimes. Sometimes they come one, the other one shows up later. It's like they don't like each other, but they ain't gonna start no shit.
You know what, though? I think ladies, I won't say bitches. Ladies are getting together nowadays, and they're uniting, I'm
Pretty
friends
much.
with mainly females these days, and it's amazing. We have great stories about you guys.
Imagine how crazy that is. Shannon's dick is uniting women.
Hey, he might be the next guest y'all need. That man, he has some plans. I don't know what his plan is, but he got some plans.
Oh, we had Shannon on, and boy, that was a difficult one. Not because like he was hilarious, he was great, but he
talked so goddamn fast,
and he was drunk.
Yeah,
so we'd be having a conversation, and he would just start yelling into the mic something, and I'm like, all right, I don't.
And that dude he brought, that versatile guy.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
who was also like somewhat my neighbor.
Yeah.
he like came to my house one night. He's like, "You want to smoke a joint?" And I was like, "Sure, you can come on by." He came over and like he took his shirt off and he's like rubbing his chest all like sexily. And I was like, "Man, you're hella skinny. You need to eat. You need to like eat some food, man. Are you hungry? Like, why is your shirt off, homie?" And he's like, "Oh, you don't like this?" And I was like, nah. You are like 90 pounds. I would murder you.
Plus, versatile. Like, he was small, right?
Yeah.
Like he was
tiny.
He was younger than you, or shorter than you, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's super small.
Yeah, and if to find a guy shorter than me, like, come on now, that's Danny to do that.
I don't get that whole thing with like super skinny dudes wanting a
like,
big
what
girl.
are you taking your shirt off at my house for? Leave your shirt on. Don't rub yourself like Usher. Like
it's because they look at them like the Mount Everest. They're like, if I conquer that.
No, I think guys think they're doing me a favor, and it's like, dude, I can get dick so easily. It's not even funny. Like,
that's because
you're not doing me a favor. Really, you think every girl can?
Yeah, I mean, this guy's.
There's some dogs out here that will fuck.
I was gonna say a name, but I'm not going to now. So let's just get on with this.
Okay.
Wow,
shit.
But yes, there's people that have no standards. And
yeah, it's kind of hard when you do.
I mean, right here.
You know, you have no standards.
I didn't.
You.
Yeah,
you have standards. You're still faithful to your fiance.
Well, yeah. I'm talking about when I was younger, smoking a lot of weed and doing a lot of meth.
You probably fucked some.
In high school, I was that motherfucker that didn't have no standards. I didn't give a fuck.
Really?
If you wanted it, we could get it. Hell yeah, I was talking to man. Now every girl wasn't talked to in front of everybody. Some bitches got that on the low. I meet you around the corner and we talk. But
damn,
I used to fuck guys and be like, you can't tell anyone.
Yep, I used to do that with girls. Hell yeah,
that's such an asshole.
No, that's what you got to do. And what's weird is sometimes the uggos are the best.
Yeah,
they are. They give some of the best head and all that.
Yeah.
But the one thing about that though, the girls that have like stank pussy back then, I didn't know like that was pH balance sometimes. So I would straight up tell a girl, you stank. Yeah. Sometimes I still hit, but sometimes I'm like, bitch, you stank. They're like, I clean my shit. Like, bitch, you stank though. You ain't clean enough. So now it's like, now I know about pH balance. I was hitting bitches with that all the time. Like, ooh, your pH balance off. You need to stop eating what you eating, change your diet, drink more water. Like, bitch, you doing the wrong shit out here. So it all depends. Like nowadays, yeah, I'm calling pH balance all day on some bitches.
Man, if someone said that to me, I'd be like, all right, it was nice meeting you.
You are to be a fitness trainer. It's like, hey, your pH balance is off. Woman, you gotta.
Right, he'll be a woman vagina trainer sniffer. He'll just be like,
I might make that like a side hustle. That might be my side hustle.
Yeah, good luck with that. Let me know how that works out. Maybe I'll help you get those Raider tickets.
Hey, just send people my way, Danny. If you know anybody, send them my way.
Oh, I know a lot of bitches.
People.
Exactly.
He knows people. All right. So before we get into our ultra famous Inside the Comic Studio,
brilliance.
Yes. D-Roc, plug your social media, plug any shows you got up, anything you want.
So my social media is D-Roc the Mic. That's DROCDAMIC. You can find me on Facebook as well as D_Roc the comedian. And I'm on Twitter as well with D-Roc the Mic too. But yeah, man, look out for the show. I will be putting it out possibly, I would say, in the beginning of October. We are finishing our filming in September. So by then we should have something to put out. Look out for my 30-second clip. I'm going to put a trailer out possibly tomorrow. I'm supposed to get the clip today. So if I get it today, I'm going to put the clip out tomorrow for people kind of just to get an idea. It's going to be a quick 30-second
Send it to me
trailer.
and I'll share it.
All right, I got you. I'll make sure y'all send it to y'all so y'all all can kind of share it on y'all platform. And yeah, man, I mean, I'm definitely excited about the future. I can't wait till next year when we get to actually be back in some fucking buildings and actually doing some real comedy, because this whole fucking shit with the COVID is fucking everything up. But I mean, hey, we got to stay strong, you know?
All right, Danny.
Well, you can find me at Rad Chick Forever on any social media platforms. You can also find me at the American River any day of the fucking week. I'm normally there. And that's it. I'm going to Vegas this weekend and doing some shows, but it doesn't come out till Monday, so it doesn't matter.
Well, no, this comes out Saturday.
Oh, does it? Good job for you.
On YouTube, yeah.
I'm glad you're doing your job. Yeah, so Saturday
I'm glad you're paying attention to our fucking podcast.
Hey. I'm getting subscribers.
That's
like
true.
on my Tinder page, it does say like, hey, you need to subscribe before you talk to me. Anyways, I'll be in Vegas this weekend doing the psychedelic show, Tom Baum show. And I'll also be doing the dirty at 12:30. So I will let you guys know how that goes.
It's gonna be funny when you edit this. You're gonna hear all that jingling with that drink coming down in our ice.
What sucks is I can't really edit the audio in Adobe Premiere. So when I post the video, it's just gonna have jingle jangle.
Well, I'm a little hammered, so it's your fault.
A little? That's your third one just on this podcast.
And I have not eaten all day. Yeah.
You
and I'm coming to your house next, Nick. So be ready.
Well, you can follow me.
All right, Sharon, what do you got?
You can follow me at Iambic Poetry Podcast. That's Iambic Poetry Podcast. I have on here my latest guest is Joking Words. He basically is funny. He's a comedian, also a poet. You also catch me over on Comedy on the Rocks over at Pink Martini. We do a show. We do at least 1 or 2 shows every month. I'm the DJ, so get your tickets at Pink Martini restaurant. Boom.
All right. Yeah, you'll have to hook a D-Roc and Danny up with a spot on there one of these days, buddy.
Hell yeah, that'd be cool.
Technically, y'all gotta call Marcus up. And just
I don't think he has access to that shit.
Yeah, I'm gonna hit Marcus up because I ain't gonna lie, I've been seeing that shit. I'm trying to get on that, and the one with Drew Burks at the Guild Theater. I'm trying to get on all that shit.
Oh yeah, you can probably get on that shit. That shit actually is pretty poppin'. And try to Cheroot Lounge is doing shit too in Modesto.
All right.
Oh shit!
I'm gonna try to
get
on that.
Them? Hey, let them know I'm trying to come down there. I got a family out there. I'll go.
Okay, all right.
Sure.
I'll let them know.
For a second there, I thought you were talking to God. Like you were looking up and you were like, tell them that I was like, is he talking to God?
Yeah, he is. That's what they refer to me as.
Hey, I'm trying to get back in his good graces. You know what I'm saying? Wait.
Yeah.
All right. Follow me on Twitter at the Big Nick J. Also listen to our co-host Rob's podcast, The Stand Up Dads. I keep forgetting to plug that because I'm an asshole. All right. Inside the Comic Studio is brought to you by Seattle Gummy. Way to fuck up my read there.
Sorry, babe. Sorry.
It's brought to you by the Seattle Gummy Company. When you need to be alert and focus fast, Mocha Shots. High-energy gummies work 5 times faster than coffee and at half the price. Combination of active ingredients improves focus, enhances cognitive performance, reduces the jittery side effects of caffeine so you can get shit done. Let's see. Enhances cognitive performance. Vitamin B complex boosts performance. Also, performance in the bed. That helps. 5 grams of sugar per gummy. Promo code GAG15 to save 15% your entire order. Okay. So, D-Roc, we have this very popular thing that we do where we ask all comedians the same 5 questions. And first question is, first joke that landed well.
First joke that landed well was talking about females in the club and one of the girls having so much ass that she busted my whole pants and split my pants at the club, and I had to walk around with my dick out. That was my first joke that landed.
It must have been a big ass, Jesus.
Dude, it was an Asian girl. And I thought it was fake, but when I felt it, it was very real. And she didn't know how to dance. That's one thing about girls you'll know. If they just start throwing ass back on like a fast song, they don't know how to dance. They just want to fuck. So I didn't get that, and my dick was hard. So when she hit it at the right point, it split my pants wide open. I had like cargo pants on too. It was bad. It was just
your dick split fucking cancer. I said cargo shorts fucking open.
Split them down all the way down the seam of that shit.
Oh, that's kind of hot. All right. Okay.
Listen, I'm built like Luke Cage in this motherfucker. I'm just saying. I am solid as a rock.
That is a goddamn great reference.
Oh man.
All right. Second joke is second question is favorite thing about the local comedy scene.
Danny D.
Danny D is the sex symbol. I like seeing her, but I do like that a lot of the comedians are kind of all cool with each other. Nobody really like disrespects each other. They all kind of help each other. Maybe it's because I'm black and I'm maybe lightweight scary while they're cool. Everybody's cool with me, but I do like that we all have this bond with each other.
Lightweight scary.
I always hear them, oh man, I'm scared to talk to you. I'm like, motherfucker, I'm not going to do nothing to you. Just say what's up.
I imagine David Thornton's the one that said that.
Never.
He was one. He was one. There was like 7 on the list. He was one.
You do look kind of scary though, and you're hella quiet at open mics. So like, how the fuck do we know you want to play?
it's people wait for Shannon to say something. That's what I've noticed. Like if
Shannon doesn't ever not say anything. Shannon fucking runs his mouth like a 7-Eleven.
But as soon as Shannon go, hey, yo, Rock, you feel this way about that? And I'll be like, oh, I don't know. And then people are like, oh, you talk.
Yeah, you speak. You're not mute. Yeah.
It's cool, though.
All right. One thing you dislike or would like to see changed in the local scene?
Yeah, I do.
I ain't gonna lie, I would like to get on these bigger stages. There's like some shows that be going on that are like, it seems like you have to have years in the game before you can get on it. And I feel like you should give the younger people or the people that have maybe 4 or 5 years in the game, let them get a chance to see if they can rock with it. Cause I'm at a point in my life where I'm not afraid of anything. I'm just gonna do it. You know, when I first came into comedy, I was real nervous about shows. I was scared. I mean, nervous is gonna happen. I'm gonna be nervous every time, but I feel like I'm ready for any place they put me in. Regardless if it's all black, all white, Mexican, Asian, I don't care. I'm gonna do what I gotta do.
All right. Favorite local comedian?
Favorite local comedian other than Danny D and Sharon Battle? I would say the ones that I'm really liking as far as local comedians is Tina San Lucas. She's one of my favorites. We kind of been coming up together, so I really like listening to her talk. I like Lance Woods. I mean, I think he's like the big guy in this area. So I mean, I definitely like listening to Lance Wood when he gets on stage. If I had one more to choose from,
no, you just had one and you already fucking ruined it by choosing 2 or 4.
I don't give a damn. Josh Means is another one. I like Josh Means. Josh Means is good. I even like when he does like jokes about people when they step off stage. Like,
have you ever played basketball with him?
No.
Oh, okay. He'll kill you. He's really good.
I'm like Shaq. You don't see this? I don't.
No,
unless
Shaq
he's shooting
sucks.
threes
Have you
all
ever
day.
seen Shaq fucking shoot a free throw?
I don't need to
He can't do it. He can't do it to save his life. Like,
listen,
bitch, you're making millions.
I'm from the time when Jordan and them used to dunk and put their balls on your face. You know,
Doesn't
the
mean
ball
you
come out the side.
Doesn't mean you know how to do that.
Yeah. Hey, listen, I'm gonna wear the smallest shorts ever if me and Josh Means play. Let's see what happens.
I want to watch. You guys could just like spit jokes back and forth while you're wearing tiny shorts while he's kicking your ass.
Hey, you can see that.
All right, I'm gonna set that up.
All right. Lastly, advice to new comedians.
Just kind of, I would say, don't be afraid to get out there and get booed or just not get no laughs. Don't let that kind of make you feel like discouraged from like keep going. Because once you get through that, it becomes easier. Now you might deal with some hecklers and all that shit. It gets easier as farther you go into it. So I would say just keep grinding. Don't stop, and don't let nobody tell you can't do shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I like that. You guys have anything before we go? Any questions, Sharon?
You know, I've had a little too much alcohol, so I'm just gonna shut my mouth.
Shocker.
No doubt.
Sharon, you got anything?
Nah, D-Roc, keep doing what you're doing, man. I mean,
Appreciate it.
respect.
Word.
Word to your mother.
All right. Well, D-Roc, thank you.
See, y'all should never. Vanilla Ice should never have gone there. Y'all have lost.
Why can't I say that? Because I'm white. I can't say that.
That's like the 90s, though. That's like 80s.
I live in a goddamn 90s capsule. Have you ever met me?
It's not word to your mother. It's word to the mother.
Oh.
Is it? No, it's not.
Yes.
Oh,
yes,
well,
that's why y'all see. That's the problem. Y'all messed up because you let Vanilla Ice say it.
I hear what I want to hear. I hear what I want to hear. I'm a lady.
D-Roc, help me out. These just look what I'm
saying. These crackers don't know what they're talking about.
Yeah, no, I'm white as fuck, man.
Really, you're gonna go. That's like that. I'm alcoholic.
Well,
it's all good. I know Daddy been drinking. She's trying. I appreciate it.
And I say it adorably, kind of.
Yes, you definitely do.
Yeah.
I like
Word to your mother.
You're gonna let her get away with that? Oh man.
Yes, he is. What?
I'll let her have it. That was
Thank you, D-Roc.
And technically, the greatest white rapping group ever, House of Pain. No. I believe they said, "Word to your mom, I came to drop bombs. I got more rhymes than the Bible has psalms."
Ooh.
Harder than anything I ever did in my freestyling. Sure. So yeah, they win. They definitely better than me.
I'll give you that.
Did you learn that on Miss Doubtfire?
No.
What?
When he was playing it and like the goats were eating the cake and his wife came out and was like, "Fuck you,
that was
I
on
divorce you."
Yeah,
I ain't never known that. I'm gonna have to watch Miss Doubtfire again. I'm
making my kids watch good movies from the 90s.
That's good.
And that was one of them. Uncle Buck, Mrs. Doubtfire.
Cool Runnings.
Love and Basketball. Cool Runnings. I haven't watched those two yet, but those are good too. Poetic Justice. I made my daughter watch. She thought Tupac was pretty hot, and I agreed, obviously. But you know, then they killed Nipsey Hussle too, which you know he looked kind of like Tupac. They're just killing everyone that looks like Tupac.
No, he didn't.
He kind of did.
D-Roc.
Listen, man. Danny used to be black.
I like how he didn't even say it.
Wait. Didn't he make a Tupac movie? Wasn't he in the Tupac movie?
No.
Nipsey
They made a Tupac movie, but he wasn't in there.
Okay, well, the guy that's in the Tupac movie,
it was bad.
Like
it was bad. They got a guy that was dark skinned as heck in that movie.
Tupac
they got a
was
nigga
pretty
from
dark
Target.
skin.
Yeah.
Target to get a job.
Well,
if that's how they're doing it, I'm finna go out to these auditions my damn self.
If that's how Target guys look, wherever they got them from, that's pretty hot.
So would you say that the Biggie movie was better then?
Hell yeah.
I thought it was
10
all
times.
one.
Biggie was definitely better.
No.
Hell, straight out of Compton.
Yeah. In the Biggie movie, Tupac was in it, but All Eyes on Me, strictly Tupac thing.
Yeah, I watched that.
I think the dude that played Tupac was definitely a little more spot on than the one they had Notorious, but
he didn't play Tupac. Tupac wasn't Tupac in All Eyes on Me.
It wasn't the same guy.
It was a different guy.
Same guy, no.
And that's not Nipsey Hussle.
No.
Well, you
they got
learned
the black
something every
dude
goddamn day.
You know what Nipsey Hussle's lighter skin than the guy that on the Tupac thing.
Okay, let me tell you a quick story, and then we'll end this shit.
I can't wait to fucking hear this shit.
When I first started comedy, I thought that Chris Smith, Swizz is what he goes by, was Michael Calvin Jr. And I was at Laughs Unlimited, and I was like, motherfucker, you're not going to give me a hug? Like, we went to Denny's last week. Like, blah, 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 blah. Talking hella shit. And he's like, bitch, I don't know you, but I'll hug you. But I don't know you. And I'm like, yes, you do. We went to fucking Denny's. You went home with my friend. Like, I know you know me. However, that was not the same person. No, it was Shayna Shaver. Anyways, that was not the same person. And so every time I see Michael Calvin Jr., he's like, look, do I look like this guy too? Do I look like this guy too? And I'm like, fuck you. I hate you. But,
I mean,
shit.
That totally is like the white stereotype of being racist. Like all black people look alike. Like
my bad.
I did it to my own family. Trust and believe me. I've done it to black people, so I've done it.
White people look alike too, you know?
Yeah, you do. That's true.
Yeah, we all do. We all look
That's why you stand out, Danny. You are, like I say, you're a sex symbol. I always can call you out the crowd. I can see you in the crowd.
Oh, he can be our guest anytime.
Wow.
That's what I'm saying. You're the only one that's nice to me, D-Roc. All of them are just
really?
Yeah.
I'm nice to you. Whatever.
No, you're not.
No,
you're not interested with my tricks.
All right, let's end this before she just keeps talking all drunk. This is going to be all bad after this point.
I'm coming to your house next, Nick. So be ready.
All right, D-Roc, thank you for coming on. This was a damn funny episode.
Hey, appreciate you guys having me, man. Y'all have a good one.
Yeah, D-Roc. Hey, do you want to end it with a stripper dance?
No, I don't have no moves no more. I didn't retire all that shit. I used to have like a thong and everything. I used to have an outfit. Y'all ain't ready for all that, man.
We got you to throw some money on his Venmo. What's up?
What would have been your stripper song? Like your very first song you would have came out to?
I think it was gonna be Pony.
I took my husband's virginity to that song.
Call me, Danny. I'll show you that. I'll show you the moves I was gonna do. I got you.
Right. I would come out to 2 Chainz. I'm different. That's what I would do.
What, my birthday song?
Okay, so you got to show me what that would look like. I got it.
I'm different. Yeah, I'm different. Yeah.
Please don't do that. Okay, I need something a little different.
I'll do something else. I'll come up with the whole dance.
All right, I got you. I definitely can't wait to check it out.
All right. So again, thank you, D-Roc, for coming on.
Appreciate it.
Later, guys.
Bye, D-Roc.
All right,
Bye,
see you
guys.
later.